It's time for another broadcast on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County Hornet sports. Today's game is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Brown County Democrat Message, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Farmer State Bank Griggsville, Henniker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, Larry Dunn Accounting, McKay Napa Auto Parts, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, York Tire, Helena Chemical Company, Yingling and Nissen Agency. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Sean Volk and Steve Surratt back with you for the broadcast. Sean, welcome back for the afternoon session.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, as you found out, this is fun.
Oh, it's a blast.
Hey, anytime you can go watch kids do their thing and be successful at it, it's a great thing to experience, isn't it?
Absolutely. This atmosphere here is unreal, and the fans have been great. The officials have been great. The hosting school's been great. It's a lot of fun.
I don't know. I think the coach from Casey Westfield might question whether you thought the officials were great.
Well, see, that's what I heard. There was some fans telling me after the first game, did you see their coach? And I was like, no, I didn't. So I guess he was pretty animated.
Yeah, he was. He was. For the first half that I saw, he was rather animated. But the folks here at Mount Pulaski have done it right. They've got their cafeteria set up. They feed. They're making sure the kids are taken care of. And what a great crew. I talked to the athletic director here before the thing, and he's been around for a while. In fact, he is actually from La Harpe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
over by us.
Yeah, so he knows the area real well. We were talking about different facilities. He was talking about they really don't have a press box. It'd be kind of hard if the band was here to play in this facade for us to be broadcasting. I told him, I said, well, you could do what North Green did. You could go over there about where those windows are high and build a cage up there and a ladder to go up to.
Yeah.
North Green's got a nice little thing for you to go on. But we're glad to bring class 8th grade class 8-2. It's a 2A state quarterfinals.
This is semifinals.
Semifinals. You're right.
Yeah.
I get that messed up.
Yeah.
Semifinals. So the winner
this is for
of
a
this
trip
game,
to the big dance.
The winner of this game goes to the first place game. The loser of this game goes to the third place game. Here's the one thing I want to point out. Everybody that plays this evening is going to go home with the trophy on Thursday night.
Yep, absolutely.
And isn't that awesome that you are one of the 4 best teams in your division in the state of Illinois? And I think that's an awesome thing. You've talked about your experience doing that. I've got an experience doing that. There's nothing like it. You can't,
Yeah.
Not everybody gets that experience.
Yeah, and as we talked about before too earlier, this group of boys is really special. Kind of envious of them really, because they go to state in baseball, and in the very same year they turn around and do it again in basketball, and it's fantastic.
Well, you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. You need to call them to have a Train and Mitsubishi equipment service put in, or they can service geothermals, furnace, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini-split systems. Call the Comfort Man at 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. And with that, we're going to take our first commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on BCHornetsports.com.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
For all the news and events in Brown County, make sure you pick up this week's issue of the Democrat Message. You can start your subscription to the Brown County Democrat Message at their office at 123 West Main in Mount Sterling, or by calling 217-773-3371, or extend your subscription. You can subscribe to the Democrat Message. Brown County Democrat Message is the perfect place to advertise your fundraiser and your business. The Democrat Message is the first stop for Brown Countyans looking for a place to live or a job. Pick up your copy today.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store, formerly Brown County. As we enter into this holiday season, make sure you stop by our store and look at the offerings that we have. No need to drive to the big city for the big box stores. We've got DeWalt on sale, 20-volt max lithium ion compact drill, $124.99, and get a free light with it. Napa know-how. Stop by, look at our specials for Christmas shopping, only at your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
This is Eric at Yingling and Nissen Agency.
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk back with you with the pregame show brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. Sean, let's talk about this Decatur Robertson team. They come in now 19-3 with the victory this morning, and you got to see the whole game. I stayed for half of the game.
No, I stayed for half as well.
Well, let's tell them what we saw in half of the game. What's your feelings?
Well, I tell you what, they're fast. Hard to believe they're 8th graders. They're so fast, and they fill lanes very quickly, passing lanes. They are the minute you catch the ball, if the ball is even able to get to you, they are in your face. They're very deep.
They're tall. They're lanky.
Very tall. Yeah, they've. I guess you could say they got it all, but it doesn't mean they can't be beat. You know, they got 3 losses on the season, and this could be our night.
Any given day.
That's right.
Any given team can win because the other team doesn't have focus, or they're off.
Right, they could be overlooking you, like you said, lack of focus and just looking right past you.
And the other thing I noticed with that, I'll give this example. Tuesday night in Barry, Chance Fuquay was open a bunch at the beginning of the ball game, and he couldn't make a layup or a short shot to save his soul. Last night, making all kinds of them.
Sure.
And that's the way basketball goes. Some night you got the touch, some nights you don't. We also don't know what the wear and tear has been on this team, but I would imagine some of the starters on Robinson probably got a rest in the second half of that ball game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Again, I think it was maybe 39-15 or something at halftime. Is that right? Somewhere close to that. So not only are they deep, but their starters probably they might not even seen the floor the second half. I'm not sure.
And so for Brown County, they're going to have to be on their game all the way around. And we saw this morning they played great basketball.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing that sometimes you can't defend, and that's people throwing up threes from about 3 foot, 3 foot behind the three-point line and making them. But Brown County adjusted really well this morning to that and stopped the team this morning, Elmwood. That word. From shooting as many threes in the second half by going to a man-to-man defense about second quarter this morning. And that changed the game, but it also changed their style too. They started going inside, so they were never really out of that ball game up until about 3 minutes from the end of the ball game.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're right. I think as far as this game goes, though, how we had talked about Brown County adjusted in that first game and switched to man-to-man to try and shut down that three. The first game, I don't remember the number of their point guard. I believe it might have been number 10. He's a lefty, and that kid is just lightning quick, and he can shoot the ball. He was stepping back and hitting some threes. But in the whole first half, I didn't see anybody else take any threes. So I think hopefully our 1-3-1 can take advantage of that. And if they're a team that doesn't shoot a lot of threes, I think that'll help us with our 1-3-1. Now, obviously, we'll have to see how the start of this game goes. But our 1-3-1 is by far our best defense and how we get a lot of our steals. So
now the one thing, because I have not seen the 8th graders play all year, I've seen them throughout the year. They play a 2-3 zone at any time?
I have not seen them play a 2-3 zone. As a matter of fact, Dane Flessner, the assistant coach, is a good friend of mine. And I think it was the very first game. They started out in a man, and then for whatever reason, switched to a zone, and they went 1-3-1. And right after that very first game of the season, they were like, I think we found something. They knew.
If you've got the quickness and you've got the arms, but the one thing that I see the flaw in the 1-3-1 is if you get penetration up underneath, you don't have that backdoor coverage.
Yep.
And when I saw this Robinson team play here, boy, we have to watch that happening because of their height and their advantage. And old school thought here is if you're losing under the basket, make them shoot the threes, make them beat you with the threes, and you clog up the middle with that 2-3. And I think Karam Beheimer on the front end of that 2-3 doing traps up front is possibly the way to go.
Yeah, it could be.
Now, old school again, we used to play a 1-2-2 defense.
Yep.
And we also played a switching man-to-man. Now, I tell you what, these boys continue to play together. There'll be a team in high school that you can go to a man-to-man and you can teach them how to do the switches and how to talk with each other, because I know they're capable.
Sure.
With the skill set that they have, because they have some of the other things already down. And the problem people have with the switching man-to-man is it's not a zone and it's not man-to-man.
Yeah.
And so
you got to have the basketball mind for it.
Yeah.
You got to know when to do it.
Just moving the basketball is not always going to create the opening for you. So I look for great things as these kids move into high school. We've got a great batch of freshmen and sophomores already in the high school. When this 8th graders moves up, our freshman, sophomore, and junior class next year is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of talent there.
And so I'm looking for good things in not only basketball, but Brown County football again. Saw a slogan here, if you're listening, that I think would work. Sean likes it to do. Robinson's got this on their shirts. It says, tradition never graduates.
Yes.
And I think that should be one of our Brown County slogans, particularly for our football team, with the wide tradition that we have. And we had a down year this last year, coming back and saying, guess what? Tradition doesn't graduate.
Yep.
We're going to be good again.
Yes, we are.
And so we'll be back to give you the starting lineups as they have got those up on the board for us. And we'll talk about the starting lineups and the keys to the game after these messages.
This is Eric at Yingling and Nissen Agency. Do you find insurance confusing? Do you know if you have the adequate coverage? If something major happens like fire or tornado, are you paying for the proper coverage or overpaying for things that you do not need? Have you sat down with someone lately that can answer these questions? At YNN Agency, we have been answering these questions for our customers. By having access to dozens of companies, we can customize your insurance to fit your needs. Whether it's life, health, home, auto, farm, or just your favorite toy, we have the answers. We are your trusted choice agency. Give us a call today, 773-3397, or visit us on the web, ynagency.com.
The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. It's been our legacy year after year, and we're proud of our heritage. At Prairieland FS, our focus has been on improving growers' profitability by developing leading products and services to advance operations. Year after year, we've been committed to pointing the way forward because we know that opportunity lies around the next corner and not behind the last one. So visit prairielandfs.com and let's get you headed towards your next success. FS, bringing you what's next.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest hometown service. They have the latest in
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk back with you at Mount Pulaski, Illinois. And Jack Hull saying a long day in Mount Pulaski. I don't know, did you guys venture out or did you stay around the...
No, we ventured out. We went to a restaurant in Forsyth and stretched the legs a little bit, you know.
We went down to Springfield, went to Charlie Parker, spent some time around, got some cold medication for the better half over there so she can feel some things, but want to welcome everybody out there listening to the broadcast today. We want to thank all of our sponsors that make this possible for us to be on the air. And it is Brown County against Decatur Robertson in the 8th grade 2A semifinals. Winner will play Thursday night in the championship game. Loser will play Thursday night in the 3rd place game. Let's look at the starting lineup. First, for Decatur Robinson, Demarion Phillips will be one guard. an 8th grader. Marley Carson will be another guard. He's also an 8th grader. All the starters are 8th graders. DeAndre Woodland will be also starting. Christian Harper will be one of the forwards. And Davon Mann will also be another forward. A lot of teams don't even list a center because they're playing 3 guards and 2 forwards and maybe don't have a center. For Brown County, it's going to be a familiar lineup for you. It's going to be Sam Carr at 1 guard, Cole Beheimer the other guard, Quinn Saxer will be your forward. Landon Lucky is really a forward because Colby Wart jumps center on the ball club. But Colby usually plays the forward position and Landon then drops down below.
Yeah.
And so great game by Brown County this morning in their victory. And the final score there was 50-42 on the final. And so, Sean, we're going to talk about on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. Let's talk about the Yingling and keys to the game. They offer unparalleled service, competitive quotes to clients throughout the entire state of Illinois and Missouri. Yingling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. So what do you think the keys for Brown County are going to be? We talked a little bit about it, but let's formally talk about it.
Well, it's ball control. They're gonna need to control the pace of the game. They cannot run with this team. This team is too fast. They're too deep. If they can control the ball, control the game, and cut down on their turnovers, then they're going to give themselves a chance to win this game.
Well, and the great thing about the Brown County team, the fast break is their bread and butter.
Yes.
But if they don't get that, they run their offense really well.
They do.
And a lot of times when a team can fast break, once you get them out of that fast break, they have trouble adjusting. These boys play the game both ways.
Yes, they get we've talked about Colby and Lucy in the first game, the way they can pass if they get the ball down low and it's not open. They don't try to force things very often. Very rarely do you see one of our big boys make a mistake like that. They'll find another open guy, and then there's our layup.
And that's kind of what our thoughts are of this game. Again, turnovers the big thing, making free throws, because that almost came back to haunt us in that ball game. And then playing good, solid defense. And I believe you're right that the left-hander that was sinking the threes is Marley Carson for Robertson, because I just seen him nail just a couple of them out there.
Yeah.
Got a real nice-looking jump shot.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, there isn't much that's prettier than a left-handed jump shot in basketball. I can tell you that. And he handles the ball real well. He's fast. He's got good court vision from what I've seen in the first half. And both the threes that I saw him hit, he had the kid beat, broke his ankle, stepped back behind the line, and nailed a three. I mean, he's super fast. I think Cole can keep up with him, but there's too many other things that we're going to have to keep an eye on to worry about just that one player.
Again, just like us, they can't be a one player who they watch because we have multiple weapons.
Absolutely.
They have multiple weapons. And as we've said, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. All we pray for is a good basketball game like we had this morning. But again, nothing to hang your hat at on either team or any team. Number one, you made it, but any of the team in the semifinals are going to go home with a trophy to show the great year that they had. And so getting Brown County's lineup ready to call out again. Again, we're going to give that to you. Sam Carr, Cole Beheimer, Quinn Saxer, Landon Lucky, and Colby Wart. On the other side for Robinson is Phillips, Carson, Woodland, Harper, and Mann. And so we'll see what happens there. First year head coach Brian Ingram, the coach of the Brown County Hornets, and his assistant is Dane Flessner.
They've done a great job coming in here right after a season where both 7th and 8th grade teams had a great season last year. And our 7th graders last year were one game away from going to state. So
let's give some kudos here on the other side. The Decatur Robinson Wildcats are coached by Marlon Murphy. Marlon Murphy, their head coach, and is being assisted by DeAndre Harper. And that's your coaches for the Decatur Robinson team. Now, to understand what Decatur Robinson is, they are a charter school.
Okay.
And that is different than a private school or a parochial school in the fact that they don't have the multiplier and they can draw from the whole city of Decatur based on the requirements to come in to it.
Okay.
And out front, it's going to be Harper jumping against Ward as we get ready to start this ball game. Ball's up and controlled.
Good jump.
By Ward, controlled by Brown County as Beheimer brings it up, and we've got pressure at the half line. Left-hand side to Saxer. Back out front to Beheimer, almost stolen. Down low to DeWart, goes up with the basket, and he gets fouled right out of the gate by Devon Mann. And that's what Brown County needs to do, is take that ball to the basket and cause them to make some changes.
Absolutely. That's a big foul right there, right off the bat. And that kid down low is going to be a handful. He's a stud. First shot by Ward is good.
I want to tell you about B&N Trucking, locally owned since 1999. If you need anything hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking, 8289-3555.
Second one is good.
Brown County takes the early lead in this contest, 2-0 with 5:43 left on the clock. It'll be Phillips, ball handling for Robinson. And he's trying to get everything set. Looks like a 1-2-2 offense, and it is spread out beyond a three-point arc. Now they're bringing up the post to set the pick. Ball fed down low. That is to Woodland. Woodland feeds it over to Mann and then back out to Phillips. Phillips redoes his own shot, makes it, and we've got our first tie of the ball game, 2-2. Saxer gets the ball, takes it to the hoop, and he throws it up there, and he gets fouled in the process.
Yeah, I think he saw, I think it was number 5 that got the foul. He saw him coming, and nope, it was 24.
24 would be Christian Harper. Gets his first foul of the ball game, and it brings Saxer to the line.
Well, if this is going to be the case, as aggressive as they're being, we're going to have to make these free throws. First one by Saxer is good.
If you need wrought iron fencing, there's no product like it. Not welded wire, not wood or vinyl. See a Rustic Gardens for wrought iron fencing.
Second one by Saxer is good.
At rusticgarden.com. Brown County 4, Decatur Robinson 2, as Brown County takes the lead.
And I don't know if they're just feeling us out here, Steve, but already they've slowed the pace of the game down on their own.
Harper misses his shot. Wart gets the rebound, brings the ball up for Brown County. Back over to Beheimer. He gets it across the half line. They feed underneath to Landon Lucky, and
nice.
2 points for Landon Lucky under the bucket. Brown County 6 and Robinson 2 with 4:35 left here in the first quarter. On the left side, that's Carson. Back to Phillips. He's guarded by Beheimer, left-hand side to Woodland. He pops a three, no good. Rebound is Mann, up and no good. Rebound by Carson, no good. And finally, Lucky ends up with the ball, and they're going to say he traveled. I don't know about that there.
Boy, that was, I don't think anybody even had control. I think they were still fighting for it.
Absolutely. Ball inbounded to Mann. He's up for 2 on the layup. 6-4, Brown County over Robinson. Carr to Beheimer. Beheimer down to Saxer. Saxer almost had it, and from behind, Carson knocks the ball loose. Coming back the other way, it's Harper, and Beheimer steals the basketball. Beheimer with the ball on the right-hand side. And he shoots a three, no good, off the rim. Rebound, Ward backing up, no good. Rebound, Lucky, up and in.
Attaboy, Lucy.
8-4, Brown County leading Robinson and doing fantastic offensive rebounding in this ball game. Both teams playing tenacious defense. And there's going to be a blocking foul. They're going to stop that early. Mann gets a foul because he was blocking on the pick and wasn't set. And that's 2 fouls early in the ball game for him, and he's going to come out the first opportunity. Man comes out, and Norman comes in. Norman will come in. Didn't lose much in height there.
No.
And Ward will inbound the ball to Beheimer. Beheimer's going to bring the ball up, being guarded by Woodland. And he knocks the ball loose and goes out of bounds, and it will be Robinson's ball. 8-4, 3:29 left here in the first quarter. This quarter is going fast. And it'll be Phillips bringing the ball into the front court for Robinson. Goes to the right side, shoots a short shot, up and good. 2 points, 8-6 Brown County over Robinson. And it's Beheimer to Carr. Carr throws the ball to Saxer. Saxer drives to the lane, throws the ball up, and it goes off of Robinson, and it will be Brown County's ball. And we have to go up with a solid shot. We're throwing the ball up and thinking we're going to get fouled.
Yes.
But we have to take a solid shot and take the abuse. Beheimer, 10-footer, no good. Rebound on the Robinson side. Harper. Harper gets it out to Woodland. Woodland to Phillips. Phillips shoots a long three, no good. Inside on the rebound is Carson, up and in, and it's 8-8. 2:48 left here in the first quarter. Ball picked off by Norman. He's going to go the length, shoot a short jumper, up and good. Tie ball game, and that is the second tie of the ball game. Stolen by Harper. And now Robinson has the lead. Lucky to Quinn. Quinn going to the bucket, throws it up, no good. They're going to say it hit the backboard, and I agree with you. We need a timeout right now to calm ourselves back down.
Yeah, that's an 8-0 run right there. We were up 8-4.
And so, with that, 2:20 left here in the first quarter. And it's Robinson 12 and Brown County 8 in 8th grade 2A action. And they're looking to the sideline. Phillips is what play they're going to run. 1-3-1 offense, it looks like. Left-hand side to Woodland. I think they're going to be content to do it. Saxer picks off the cross-court pass. He's going to go the length of the court, puts it up, no good. Gets it back in. Ward gets the ball. Got the dribble, and probably should have got a double dribble, but there's going to be a foul. And let's see who this foul goes on. This could be the game changer here, too.
Number 5.
That's on Demarion Phillips. And that's his first foul of the ball game. And Robinson already has 4 fouls in this ball game. None for Brown County.
Well, they're really crashing the boards, too. Colby's first free throw there is good, but we got to get to work on the defensive boards because they're getting all their points off of offensive rebounds.
And so the second shot up. And out and no good. Norman with the rebound. Going to give it to Phillips. Phillips and Carson are the guards up front, along with Woodland. Over to Carson. Cross court to Woodland. He throws up a three. No good. Rebounded by Carson. Put back in. And they're throwing up the three, figuring they're going to get the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
That's a little different play there. Saxer down on the other end. Goes to the bucket. He gets nothing. Full court throw. And it ends up in the hands of, I believe, Smith Jr. that's in the ball game. 16-9 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left. And I tell you what, folks, if it sounds like that I can't describe what's going on, that is because there is absolute pandemonium going on out there. It's the only way I know how to describe it.
It's nonstop, up and down the court. These guys are fast.
We're going to keep the score going for you, and we hope it slows down. Landon Lucky low, up and good. He's got about 6 points for
That's 6
the day.
for Lucky.
And that's a guy that normally doesn't score a lot of points, down under a minute. And it's going to be Carson with the ball out front, being guarded by Beheimer. He tosses it over to Phillips. Phillips going to throw up the three, and it's good. And it's Robinson 19 and Brown County 11. Ball knocked out of bounds as Wart tries to get it into Beheimer, and it'll still be Brown County's ball. 41 seconds left. All the way down the court, and it's picked off. And it is Harper bringing it back. Harper gives it off to Woodland. He drives into the lane and tosses it out to Phillips. No good for three. Rebound, Woodland. And he's trying
That's
to
a
reset
travel.
the offense.
There we go. Again, they got another offensive rebound down here. I'm not going to name the number, but I just watched one of our boys just stand there. I mean, find a kid and get a body on him.
Yep, don't feel like you're outmanned under the board. The key is get in the position. You can't make that pass either. Right it back, Norman puts it down to Phillips, behind the back to Woodland, to Carson for a layup, 21-11 with 12 seconds left. Wart to Carr. Carr with the basketball, and we're being pickpocketed all over the court. That's going to be Woodland going to it, and Carr hacks him with 1 second left in the ball game. Woodland goes down hard.
Yeah, we're not taking care of the ball very well. I think they could clean it up a little bit. I think there's a lot of body shots going on there, a lot of hacking, but I don't know.
Yep.
Can't get too picky.
I mean, I can tell you there's a lot of street ball going on in this ball game, and so yeah, we could do that. And I got a computer that's telling me it's going to have a low battery, so I need to see what's going on here. There we go.
Woodland hits his first free throw.
And so with that, we'll remind you about Brown County Democrat message, 123 West Main, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3371 for your subscription.
Second free throw by Woodland is good.
22-11, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. With that, it is Decatur Robinson 23 as they change the board, and Brown County 11 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back with the second quarter in a moment.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member, FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk back with you. Second quarter action, and it's Decatur Robinson 23 and Brown County 11 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Ball out front. We got new people in. Tyron Cooper, a seventh grader, in at the point guard. Ball goes up, and the rebound is fought for. We've got all kinds of new people, and I'm going to have to work on that. Spence in the ball game. Saxer with the ball out front for Brown County. Got the Beheimer to set up the offense. Hands it down to Wart. Wart drives to the basket, puts it up. No foul called. And we'll head back the other way. And Murphy gives it to Phillips. Phillips underneath to Spence, and he puts it in for two. 25-11. Robinson over Brown County. It'll be Beheimer bringing the ball up, and he'll be double teamed. That means somebody's got to be open. Saxer in the corner on the left side. He cross courts it to Carr. Carr gives it back out to Beheimer. DeWart to Saxer, backdooring, throws the ball up, and Quinn Saxer's not taking a natural shot. He needs to go up hard with the ball, and if they block it, they block it. And Robinson comes back with a three-pointer at the other end of the basket. I didn't see who got that, Sean.
That would have been number one. That was Cooper, and he banked that in from the corner.
And Beheimer goes back the other way, 28-13 for 2 points. 4:30 left here in the second quarter. Beheimer trying to pick the pocket of Phillips, hadn't been done. And from the corner, it's Norman, and he sinks a three. 31-13. We just reversed the score. 31-13, Robinson over Brown County. Carr with the basketball, got the dribble. Man-to-man defense by Robinson, but it's a trap man-to-man. Carr going to shoot a three up, no good. Rebound Wart, he goes up with about a 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Saxer back out front to Beheimer for three. No good. Rebound, Saxer back out to Beheimer. Let's see what happens here. And finally get a foul on Cooper on the push. And they're so deep, they can play that game.
Absolutely.
I mean, folks, we're looking that we have essentially 4 new guys on the ball floor. Let's see what happens here. Carr cross courts to Quinn. Saxer back out front to Beheimer. Down low, trying to get it to Lucky. Can't get it there. Finally ends up in Murphy's hands. He's going to bring the ball up for Robinson. From three-point land, that's going to be Norman. No good. Rebound, Murphy. And he gets fouled on the play. And I think that's going to be Landon Lucky with that foul.
I think it might be Cole. 23, that's Cole Beheimer.
Okay. All right, Beheimer with his first foul. And so, 3:25 left here in the second quarter. First shot up and good for Murphy. Let's see, Norman's coming back out. Back in the ball game is Harper. And Woodland's coming back in the game. I didn't see who went out for that.
I didn't either.
And so, second shot up. No good. Rebounded by Ward. Ward out to Carr on the right-hand side. He'll be double-teamed to Beheimer. And folks, what's happening with Robinson? They're double-teaming people, daring you. And there's a three-pointer by Beheimer, 32-16. Decatur Robinson over Brown County on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Cross court for Robinson. Back to Woodland. Woodland with the dribble. Feeds in the corner. That is Harper. Back out to Woodland. They're content with spreading the offense and seeing what happens here. Murphy back to Woodland. He throws up a three from 5 foot beyond the three-point land and nails it. And it is Robinson 35 and Brown County 16. Beheimer to Carr. And it's picked off. Cooper has the ball in transition. Feeds it over to Harper for the basket. 37-16, 2:20 left here in the second quarter. Beheimer brings the ball up for Brown County. Corner to Saxer. Down low to Ward. He goes strong to the basket, and a foul is going to be called on Spence. Sean Spence with the foul. That'll be his first foul of the ball game. 2:12 left here in the second quarter. Robinson 37, Brown County 16.
Colby shooting 2 here. This is his first.
Call your ASC technicians, Doug and Darren Henry, for dealership quality auto repair and service. Henry Automotive, 773-9066.
Second one for Waters, no good.
Spence with the rebound, going to go on the left-hand side. Harper with the ball. He's going to drive to the lane and go in, and that should be a charge. He was set. That's absolutely right. Good job by Colby Ward there, taking the charge. And that will be Harper's second foul for Robinson. Beheimer bringing the ball up for Brown County. Works it over to Carr, right side. Beheimer back in. He's going to take the three up and no good. Rebound. No good. And we're going back the other direction with Murphy with the basketball. He's going coast to coast. And a charge again.
Good.
And absolutely great job 2 times in a row by Colby Ward, taking there and getting set. And that, folks, he didn't even put his arms up. Kept his arms down to his side. And if you want a textbook way to take a charge, that's it right there.
Yep. Tighten up, hold your breath, and just let them run over you.
Quinn Saxer for 3 from the left side. No good. Rebound in the corner by Murphy. Murphy will bring the ball up for Robinson. Feeds it down low to Spence, and he puts 2 in. 37-16. 1:23 left on the second quarter clock. Cass Communications. Picked off again. That one's picked off by Harper. He goes down. And Beheimer does a great job of blocking that shot and then almost ended up with the basketball.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't call him for a foul when he jumped up and It was that there Harper didn't go up with the shot, and he came back down. He almost landed on him.
And so stacked inbound for Robinson. They try to get it low, and it's knocked away. Going to be back out front to Murphy. Murphy goes into the corner to Woodland. Woodland cross courts to Smith. Back to Harper. He'll put up a three, no good. And the tip in by Smith is good. 41-16 with 53 seconds left here in the first half. Carr with the dribble on the right-hand side. Back out front to Beheimer. To Saxer as he tries to drive. Robinson crowd wants a charge on that. Beheimer throws a three, no good. Gets his own rebound. Tries to get it back in, and it's blocked by Harper. And it is Smith putting up the shot on the other end. No good. Rebound Carson back up and good. 43-16. Brown County down by 27 points here in the second quarter as we get down under 20 seconds. Wart, free throw line, tries to get it to Lucky, and it's intercepted by Harper and heading back the other direction. Smith back out front to Woodland. 5 feet beyond the line, no good. Back out front, Carr, and they can't get the basket. At halftime, it's Decatur Robinson 43 and Brown County 16 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back with the Prairie Land FS halftime show after these messages.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
As the year starts to come to an end and families enjoy more time indoors, Cascom realizes you need reliable internet, great television, and a reliable home phone service. So from now until the end of the year, Cascom will be offering an amazing deal on its triple play bundle services. Call today and get internet, Broadvision TV, and VoIP phone for only $99 a month for 6 full months. Call us today at 1-800-252-1799. No contracts or install fees. Some restrictions may apply.
What's the buzz? Find out every Wednesday when you pick up the Brown County Democrat Message. You'll find out what there is to do and who has done what. What are your businesses doing? Pick up the Democrat Message and find out. Want to sell something? Take out a DM classified to make your don't want into someone else's treasure. Be sure to email or call the DM for your upcoming event so everyone in Brown County knows every Wednesday what's going on. Pick up the Democrat Message today.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store, formerly Brown County Auto Parts. We want to wish our basketball teams, as they enter into their winter season of basketball, safe travels. And as you're out moving around, stop by your McKay Auto Parts store for all your winter chemicals. We have windshield deicer on sale, ice scrapers, ice melt, wiper blades.
Napa know-how.
Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How. Make sure you meet our friendly staff with our expanded hours.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
This is Mike Yingling with
Steve Surratt and Sean Polk back with you on the broadcast. Sorry, we got to talking about the ball game, and you're listening to the Prairie Land FS halftime show here. Prairie Land FS is a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling, 773-3911. And Sean, you got some stats there for us?
Yeah, I do. First half for Brown County, we had 9 turnovers, which is uncharacteristic for us. It seemed to me like probably, I'd say 8 or 9 of those turnovers were just unforced, trying to throw the ball the length of the court, things like that. Turnovers for Decatur in the first half. Unless I missed one, I'm telling you, they had 2 in the first quarter, and I did not see them turn the ball over in the second quarter. But for Brown County, we got Cole Beheimer with 5 points, Quinn Saxer with 2 on the early pair of free throws. We got Lucy down low, Landon Lucky with 6, and we got Colby Wart with 3. Gives our total 16 for Brown County at the half. On the Decatur side, we got a lot of kids in the scoring column. Cooper came right in and hit a 3. He's got 3 at halftime. Phillips, he's got 7. We got Norman with 5, Carson with 8. Woodland has got 5 points. Harper's got 8. Mann has 2, and Spence has 4. They just there's a lot of kids contributing for them.
Every man on their roster can contribute. We've had 7th graders in here contributing. Hassan Spence is a freshman. Or not a freshman, a 7th grader. Murphy is a 7th grader. Cooper is a 7th grader. Now, you need to understand something. These kids won the state Thursday night as 7th grade team.
Yeah.
So you're bringing starters up to replace starters.
Yes, absolutely.
And, again, I'm going to go rule book on people, okay? I just wonder how many starters of a 7th grade team you should be able to allot up to the 8th grade team. And I'm not saying during the regular season. I'm saying during tournament time, kids go play a 7th grade tournament, then turn around and play an 8th grade tournament.
Yeah.
Now, I could start a whole controversy on that, Sean.
Yeah, well.
And put your Facebook postings to Lisa Surratt, not to me, okay? Because I don't want to hear about it.
Well, they try to combat that somewhat by the amount of quarters that the kids are allowed to play throughout the year. And if they've reached too many quarters throughout the year, then obviously it makes them ineligible to play up, because you'd obviously want to save them for their 7th grade team. But talk to most parents out there. I mean, if they would want their kids playing up at the better competition,
Yeah,
so.
it is. And I'm just sour milk right now.
Sure, absolutely. I understand. I do understand. We talked at halftime, too, about we didn't see anybody else except their point guard take threes in the first game. and now they've got, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 attempts from 3 because we're not rebounding, and they know if they got 2 guards out top firing up a 3, their rebounders are down low, and our boys aren't getting a body on them. So
it's a different game plan, but I would go with it if I were them. I'd
Sure,
chuck up the threes and take the chances that I'm going to get a layup underneath the basket with my rebounding power.
And it's working.
Wonderful job. Brown County needs to settle down. Let's talk about the yinglingness and keys to the second half for them. Number one, when you go to the bucket, go strong and shoot your natural shot. And if it gets blocked, it gets blocked. But go up with the natural shot, and let's hope it goes in. Let's do that, because guess what? We're playing big boy basketball now, and so our shots are going to get blocked.
Yeah, they are. And our boys are anticipating the contact, anticipating maybe getting their shot blocked, like you were saying. We're good enough. We had enough open looks. I mean, goodness, we had probably 8 or 10 missed shots right under the basket. Some of them were blocked, but some of them were just out of control because we were anticipating it. But I tell you what, if they can stay composed down there and put some of those in the bucket, we'll be okay. It's a long road, but it could happen.
And again, they're doing the exact same thing that we've done to teams all year long.
Yeah.
Extend them arms, cut off them passing lanes, and steal the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting beat at our own game today.
Absolutely. That's exactly what's happening right now.
And so we're just a few seconds back. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Halftime. It is Robinson 43 and Brown County 16 in 8th grade state.
This is Mike Yingling with Yingling and Nissen Agency. If you have money or have people who depend on you financially, you probably don't have enough life insurance. Your group term coverage won't go with you if you change jobs or lose your job. We can shop the market with access to most major companies, so call us at 773-3397 or visit our website at www.ynagency.com. We are a trusted choice agency.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. Start of the third quarter. Robinson 43, Brown County 16. Brown County will start out with the basketball. Inbound to Beheimer. Beheimer can't get the ball to anyone, and it's intercepted by Phillips. Phillips tries to throw it down low, and it's tipped and put up in finally by Mann. As the ball was being thrown to Woodland, Harper ended up with it, missed the shot, and Woodland tips it in.
Yeah.
And so Beheimer throws it to Lucky. Gets it across the floor. I should say Carr did that. Wart goes to the bucket, puts up the strong 2. It's 45-18. Brown County down by 27 points here. 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. Top of the key, that's Phillips. They've got their starters back in there. Phillips, Carson, Woodland, Harper, and Mann. In the corner to Carson, trying to feed down low to Woodland.
Good steal.
And it's stolen. Beheimer coming back the other way. He's going to go to the bucket, throws it up, and it rolls in and out. Wart rebound back out to Beheimer. Beheimer underneath the basket to Lucky. Quinn ends up with the ball, shoots 3, no good. Rebound Phillips as we go back the other direction for Robinson. Robinson down low too. Mann puts it up, no good. Rebound by Mann, puts it back up and in. Second effort, 47-18.
Got to get a body on him.
And Beheimer brings the ball down, and a foul on Carson for reaching in from behind with the foul. Well, let's see how many that is for him.
That's his first foul.
And the first team foul for Robinson here in the second half. Beheimer with the ball. Cross court to Quinn, and that's picked off by Mann. You can't make those cross-court passes against this quick team.
You can't. They watch your eyes, and they see your body language and know exactly where you're going with the ball.
And they know that's the only place you can pass the ball on that side of the court. Beheimer to Ward. He's going to take a short jumper up and off. No good. He goes in for the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Colby could have got called for a foul there.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a little push, but we'll take it.
And so it'll be Robinson bringing the ball up. Woodland being the ball handler this time through. And I tell you what, this Robinson team moves really well. Behind the back pass to Phillips. He shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Harper up. No good. Rebound by Mann is knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say that is, they called that Robinson ball?
They did. They did call it Robinson ball. And nobody's, our coaches question it, but that's it.
3 by Phillips, and it goes in. It's 50-18, 4:05 left here in the third quarter. Beheimer goes the distance, and they say he traveled.
Well, I was kind of wondering. It was close.
And so Woodland will bring the basketball up for Robinson. Right-hand side. Feeds off to Carson. He's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Ward to Beheimer. They'll fast break it up. Beheimer gets the ball stolen from him by Woodland, going the other direction. And no call on that at all, as both guys were still moving without the basketball. Beheimer down to Saxer. Saxer will bring it back out. Nope, he's going to take it back. Short jump shot, no good. And on the rebound, Lucky gets the rebound there, and Phillips is on his back for the foul.
Yeah, that'll be Phillips' second foul right there. That was good position by Lucy down low.
And so 3:31 left here in the third quarter. Robinson 52 and Brown County 18.
We need more of that. We need them on the boards.
Beheimer inbounds the ball, and it's knocked back out of bounds. And so you're going to have to, you got the tall boys in front of you there. He's just, you need to almost have Wart taking out the ball, who normally does that.
Yeah, he does. I'm not sure. They switched it up a little bit.
Carr, short jumper for Brown County on the inbound.
Nice shot.
Good. 52-20. Robinson over Brown County.
Nice little floater.
And it's going to be Phillips. He's going to drive the lane. They're going to say he carried the ball, and we're going back the other way, and that's a turnover for them too. And let's see, we got players coming into the ball game for Robinson. Looks like Murphy's back in the ball game.
Murphy, Norman, Smith. Who do we got out there?
Nope, 22. That's
22.
France.
That's France.
And Carr for a short jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back in, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Smith, and he'll bring it the other way for Robinson. In the corner, it's Murphy. Murphy going to put up a three, and it's good. 55-20. Robinson over Brown County, 2:56 left here in the third quarter on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Wirt with the ball. Drives to the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Norman. Coming back the other way, 3-on-2. Ball fed over to Smith. He puts up the layup, 57-20. 2:36 left here in the third quarter.
Number 30, I'm sorry, Steve. Sorry about that. Number 30, Elijah Wills, was the other one that checked in.
Okay. Beheimer to Wart. Trying to feed low to Quinn. Gets it to Landon, ends up with the ball. And Smith will intercept and go back the other way. Coast to coast, up and out, no good. And Wills goes back up, and he gets fouled on the play.
I think it's going to go against Cole. Yeah, that's Cole. That's his second foul.
And so Wills will go to the line. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, located in Mount Sterling, Timewell, and Versailles, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As they take some time here, we'll let you know about a sponsor.
Wills will be shooting a pair of free throws here. First one's up and in.
Henniker Funeral Home, located 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling. Call 773-3362 or on the web at hennikerfuneralhome.com.
A little bit of frustration in our boys right now, too. You can kind of see it a little bit. Second free throw by Wills is no good. Lucky with the rebound.
And Beheimer down to Wart. Wart trying to back it in against Wills. Turns and shoots off the backboard, no good. Can't get his own rebound. We're headed back the other way with Norman with the basketball. He loses it, gets it back, goes into the corner to Smith. Smith drives in, loses it, picks it back up, and throws it up for a basket. 60-20, 40-point game here for Brown County. Ball almost picked off there. Beheimer down low to Lucky, who feeds to Quinn, and Quinn goes in, and he gets fouled by Norman.
That'll be Norman's first.
And to let people know, we didn't play a team like this or anywhere as close to this all year long.
No, not even close.
You're talking a seasoned basketball team. We think our basketball team's really good. Well, just turn that up about 3 notches.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with taller, lankier, quick kids.
Yeah, Quinn's first free throw there is good. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm still proud of our boys, and this isn't over yet. You know, we're in the third quarter. Second free throw by Quinn is no good. But these boys are really fun to watch, I can tell you that.
And it looks like Murphy shucks up a three. And finally Smith gets the rebound. He throws it up at the free throw line. Off the backboard, back off the backboard and in. It's like a game of pinball there. 1:22 left in the third quarter. And it's Robinson 62 and Brown County 21. And there's going to be a foul on Smith on the play, his first foul of the ball game. 1:14 left, Robinson 62, Brown County 21 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Beheimer over to Carr. Feed to Ward, but it's picked off by Norman. He goes end to end and gets fouled by Beheimer on the layup, misses the layup, and he'll go to the line for two.
Now that's Cole's third foul right there. Is that, who we got on the line there? Is that number 10?
That is
that
Norman.
Okay.
Averon Norman.
First one by Norman, a little bit short, no good.
We'll remind you about visit First National Bank Griggsville, located 200 Pittsfield Road, 773-9123, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Second one for Norman, barely gets a piece of the rim.
And let's see, we've got substitution, and we
Eli
got Blakely into the ball game. He's in for Wart right now. Nope, who is he in for? He is in for
Lucy.
Yep, Landon Lucky out of the ball game. Down to Blakely, low. Gets the ball, feeds it back out to Carr. Carr with the short jumper, it's blocked. Nobody saw that it was blocked. Outlet to France. He'll put the ball up to Smith. Smith shoots three, and it's good. 65-21, 33 seconds left here in the third quarter.
That's 9 for him in this third quarter.
Beheimer throws it into Wart, and on his back with a hand on his back is Norman.
That'd be Norman's second foul right there.
Man, I'm going to do a little editorial here. 40-point lead, and we're still checking threes.
Yeah.
Beheimer in with the ball. And out of bounds, and it's going to be White's ball as it went off of Robinson. There's a couple things I don't like. That's one of them. And the other one is you're down by 40, and you're fouling at the end of the ball game to put people to the line.
Well,
so, but I'm saying intentional fouls.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Even down 10 with just,
That's Murphy with the
seconds.
three right there.
Got to clock it down. Wart takes it in, doesn't have anything. Cross court to Carr. He'll throw up a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Smith. And at the end of three quarters, it's Decatur Robinson 68 and Brown County 21 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort who let nothing overcome their profound profession. Those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, 217-773-2626, or visit their website, comfortman.com, your local Train Comfort Specialist.
There's a difference between field experts and experts in the field. At Prairieland FS, we're experts in the field. Our crop specialists are trusted advisors, driven to maximize every acre and bring the latest agronomic technologies and innovations to your farm. Whether recommending the appropriate hybrid or variety, nutrient management for optimum growth, or advice on disease and pest management, our crop specialists are always focused on pointing your operations forward. Learn more at prairielandfs.com.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. Start of the fourth quarter. It'll be Robinson's ball, and you'll have to bear with us. We've got Cooper in the ball game, Wright in the ball game, Spence in the ball game, and Smith. And from the corner, that is, trying to look at the number on that, that was Wright who put that up, no good. Another shot put up, no good. Rebound Wright, he throws it up, no good. Rebound Blakely, and we're headed back the other direction. Beheimer with the ball, over to Carr. Back to Beheimer, down to Ward at the free throw, to Blakely inside, he puts it up, no good. And the ball tipped by Quinn Saxer and goes out of bounds. And I'll tell you one thing, example for us, we made it here. We hit a team like this.
And we're not done.
But you talk to Mount Pulaski. Mount Pulaski has to play these guys every single year in the regional.
Yeah. Yep.
And so Mount Pulaski's opportunities to make it past the regionals every single year is very hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we made it to state here, and we need to be proud of our boys and what they're doing, because this is just a really good Robinson ball club.
Absolutely. Wart gets called with his first foul there. Sends Petty, looks like, to the free throw line for 2. Hits his first one. Second one up, no good.
Smith tries to get the rebound, ends up on the floor. Carr's going to bring the ball up for Brown County. 4:25 left here in the fourth quarter. 69-29. 21. Beheimer tries to get it to Saxer low, gets knocked out of bounds. And so the officials are having a conversation here.
And the boys got a few days here to get this game, get this out of their head and come back and try and win that third place game on Thursday night.
Absolutely. Regroup, learn a lesson from this game. Running clock because of the score inbounded to Ward, and he gets fouled on the play. And we'll see who gets the call here. And that's going to be on Petty.
That's Petty's first. Let's send Colby to the line for 2.
And like I said, a running clock with the score being the way it is.
First one for Colby is no good.
Didn't have that in basketball for the longest amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's made for situations just like this to kind of ease that pain a little bit.
Yeah, it is, and we needed that. Second one by Colby is good.
3:20 left on the scoreboard. It is Robinson 69 and Brown County 22. The left-hand side to Petty. He throws away the basketball. Beheimer ends up back with the basketball, headed back Brown County's direction. Top of the key, gives it to Carr on the left-hand side. Carr's trying to decide whether he should shoot the 3 to Beheimer. Beheimer takes the 3, up, in and out, no good. And a nice rebound by Wart back in the ball game. Or I should say he's been in the ball game. And he gets fouled in the process, going back up with the shot. Down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter as Wart goes to the line.
Fouled by Wright. Colby will be shooting 2. Got some subs coming to the scores table for Brown County. Get some of these boys in a state tournament game. First one is no good.
Jack Anderson coming in the ball game. That's one I see there.
Caden Sarles coming in.
Along with Landon Volk. And I think those are the main ones. And those boys deserve the applause of coming off the floor. And we got one more coming in, I'm sure, after this free throw. Down to 2 minutes in the ball game.
Second one is good.
Timeout to get the next player in the ball game. That'll be Caden Sarles. Caden Sarles in the ball game, along with Jack Anderson. Still in the ball game is Sam Carr. He's the lone starter left out there.
Yeah.
And so these young men getting an opportunity to play. And it is Smith Jr. bounces the ball into the corner to Petty. Petty drives the lane, throws it in Smith Jr. under the basket, and it's good. 71-23. And Brown County's in the bonus, by the way. And what do we got here? Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. One thing I want to remind people, we couldn't do the broadcast we do. And Sean, I don't know if you know this, we've done about 130 broadcasts since March the 13th.
Oh, that's impressive.
And
wow.
So 130 Brown County ball games, Little League, softball, baseball, basketball, football have been on the air since March the 13th. We're coming around to our second year. If you'd like to be an advertiser with us and help what we're doing, we encourage you to give us a call and give me a call or a message, and we'd love to talk with you about what we're doing and what's coming up with our video streaming that we hope to be able to do. And my friend Nick Hindeker is working on that. Ball knocked away from Volk, and it's back out front for Cooper to handle the ball. We're down to 1 minute and 12 seconds here in the fourth quarter. And Robinson's going to be content with keeping the ball out front. And Smith with the ball. Back over to Petty. And they're just going to let the time run out. We're under a minute here. And Brown County content just to let the clock run out. Robinson's trying to bait them into doing something. And you know what? Classy, they're finishing up here, just passing the ball around. Not going to put any more points on the board. Brown County now putting a little pressure on it, so they have to do something.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch them stand out there and hold the ball. So, hey, our boys are being aggressive. They're on the court, and they're going to make the most of it.
Yep. Ball cross-courted to the corner. Down to 25 seconds in the ball game. Again, the score 71-23. I think that's where it's going to end up at, unless something hairy ends up here. And, folks, it's been a pleasure watching these kids, and we want you to tune in Thursday night or come to the game Thursday night. I got to look and see what time that ball game is.
Yeah, we need you to get here. These boys aren't done. They got a few days to recoup and get this out of their mind mentally and come back here and take home third place.
And so they'll play the third place game on Thursday night, February 14th. There's something that happens on February 14th.
I can't remember what that might be.
Give your wife a Valentine's Day present. Take her to the 8th grade third place basketball game, and then you can go someplace nice to eat in Springfield afterwards. How about that?
There you go.
Be my Valentine and be a supporter of Brown County sports. Into the ball game here. Brown County loses the ball game to Decatur Robertson 71-23. And we'll play the third place game this evening, Thursday. And so we'll be over here. Your broadcast schedule for the coming week, it looks like we will be broadcasting high school boys basketball Monday, possibly Tuesday, 8th grade basketball on Thursday, and the high school finale at home against Unity on Friday night. And so busy week for BCHornetsports.com, and we'll be back with the Casting Lumber postgame show and the McKay Napa Auto Parts Spark Plug of the game after these messages.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Stays Rat, Sean Volt coming back to you with the Casting Lumber postgame show. Family-owned lumber and hardware store can help you start or finish any job. You have inside, outside, big or small. Stop by and see how they can help you get the job done. Supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South in Mount Sterling, 773-2611. Sean, what do you got there for stats for us?
Well, I tell you what, I added this up as quick as I could. It looks like our turnovers for Brown County is a very uncharacteristic 15. We only had one in that fourth quarter. Wasn't much action really in the fourth quarter. As far as offensive goes, you know, they were holding the ball and running clock and everything. So we ended up with 5 turnovers in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth quarter to give us 15 for the game. On Decatur's side, they had 1 in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth, which gave them 4 for the game. And that's huge. That's huge. That's
a difference in the game right there.
Oh, even at an 8th grade level, taking care of the ball like that is just, you don't see that. And those boys take care of the ball real well. For Brown County, we got Sam Carr finishing with 2 points, Cole Beheimer finishing with 5, Quinn Saxer finishing with 3, Landon Lucky with 6, Colby Wart with 8 points. I tell you what, just opportunities on the Brown County side were far and few between.
Well, and if you look, Landon Lucky scored early in the ball game, got his 6 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then Robinson shut him down.
Yeah.
And again, we'll go back. You know, things you learn as you grow older are going up with the shots strong, trying to get a good layup in, even if you get fouled, even if it's going to get blocked, that a good shot is better than just throwing the ball up there.
Yeah.
And we see that a lot with kids as they feel the contact. I understand when you feel the contact and you weren't going up with the shot, get the ball in the air any way you can.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that on the girls a lot.
Yeah.
You know, the ball's on the floor and you feel the contact, you just throw it toward the rim to get it. In the case today, it was different. We were going up, felt the contact, but didn't finish the shot out, and we were already going up with the shot.
Yeah.
There's your difference between those two things.
Yeah, absolutely. And from a defensive standpoint, you tell your kids, you know, I got a daughter, Emma, who plays really good defense. She's a junior in high school, plays really good defense, and I tell her, if you're going to foul on a shot, make sure the ball doesn't go up. You know, well, on the offensive side with our boys, we're trying to get that shot up, and we're not just trying to you know, I don't want to say flail around or whatever, but we were anticipating the contact too much
before it even happened.
Before it even happened, right? So on Decatur's side of the ball, number 1 Cooper finishes with 3 points. Phillips finishes with 12. Had a good game. Phillips did. Number 5 there. Norman finishes with 5. Carson finishes with 8. Murphy with 7. Petty with 1. Woodland finishes with 5. Harper finishes with 8. Wills got a free throw in there on his foul earlier. Mann finishes with 6. Smith had a huge third quarter with 9 points in the third quarter, and that's what he ended up with. And Spence ended up with 2. All their players except 2 scored in this game. So.
And every one of them were active when they went out there. It wasn't like they were taking up space.
Nobody went out there lost. They all knew what they were doing. I tell you what, hats off to them. Again, you know, I don't want this to seem like I'm putting our boys down. I'm not. They are a great ball team. But on a night like tonight, you got to come out and tip your hat because those boys from Decatur were really impressive.
Absolutely. Tonight is a night you go back and say, okay, we met a basketball team that plays basketball better than us. What can we learn from this for Thursday night that we can do better? And you go back to the gym Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you work on those things. And you know what? I don't know about you, but I learned a lot more in life when my nose got bloodied than I do when everything's going fine, because you don't think you need to learn anything.
Yep.
And not to saying that our boys are stuck up, like you're saying, not saying it, but they're going to learn a lot from this ball game.
Absolutely. This is a great experience.
And so, you know, in life, hey, it happens. You run into someone who's prepared, that's done their homework, and does some things in a good quality ball club. Hats off to the Robertson team. The best thing they could do for us is beat whoever they play Thursday night and beat them just as handily. And we will have been beat by the state champion basketball team, just like we were by 1 run in baseball.
Yeah.
And so when you lose to the state championship, guess what? You don't know what would have happened if you would have played the other team.
Nothing to hang your head about, that's for sure.
And it's luck of the draw here in these tournament games because they just kind of draw them out of a hat. Who's going to play who? All right, with that, final score here was 71-23. Robinson winning the ball game over Brown County. We'll be back with a broadcast on Monday for you from for the Brown County Hornet High School. For Sean Volk and Steve Surratt and all the people that do the broadcasting here, tell our sponsors thank you, God bless, and we'll see you next week.
This concludes the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com. Today's sponsors include B&N Trucking, Brown County Democrat Message, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Farmer State Bank Griggsville, Hindeker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, Larry Dunn Accounting, McKay Napa Auto Parts, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land Land FS, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, York Tire, Helena Chemical Company, Yingling and Nissen Agency. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com.